Risasi kwa miguu through the spiritual lens. So there are things that happens and you're not quick to interpret what is happening. And so for me, the moment it started, I did not even want to do the Risasi kwa mguu challenge because something clicked in my mind. I don't want to place the devil's advocate, but the Bible is very clear in the book of Proverbs 29 that when a righteous man rules the king, a nation, the people prosper and they rejoice. And when a king is also angry, he releases some heavy words. So I don't want to say whether President Ruto was was doing good or not. But on my side, when he said that people should be shot in the leg, yes. One, when a king releases a word, becomes a decree. In the spiritual realm, it is a decree. Whether you like it or not, whether we are making of kasonga sarara, it is a decree in the spiritual realm that there are people, there is a category of people that will be shot in the leg. By this I mean, when a decree of such a high level is released, there are people who will have will be limping. Their destinies are going to be literally be limping. There are people who will be victims of that decree. Yes, and this one is very serious. It goes to all the leaders in the nation, all the leaders in whatever capacity you are. Whether you're angry, whether you're in politics, whether you're giving backward, as long as you are in a certain spiritual position, be careful with what you're releasing. Be careful with the words that you're releasing into their spiritual realm, because what happens is that words are spirits. Yes, so it come by the end, there is a generation that will be having limping destinies. It is that serious. One word in the book of Proverbs, it says that as a sparrow does not have a place to land, so is a costless curse. Hey, this is serious. Things are that serious. So is a costless curse. But this generation agreed. They allowed. They opened a door. And when they opened the door of let us, they allowed this Risasi kwa miguu come into our lives, and they did challenges on it. I was even surprised to see a little boy of 3 years doing Risasi kwa miguu challenge. And I was like, does the mother know? Does the father know? Does whoever is shooting that video know what you're releasing into that child's life? You're releasing limpness. You're releasing crippleness of that destiny. So for me, na mimi sisemi mlifanya vibaya. I'm just giving my opinion where venye unataka. But remember, life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. It might never happen physically, but you realize the repercussion even on the nation will be very huge. Si tuanze na hii yenye imefanyika this week. What is happening to education system as we talk? Is that not Risasi kwa mguu? That is crippleness. So as much as we are making fun of these words and talking about Risasi kwa mguu and everything, remember, words are spirits. Words are living. Words have life. And that is why the Bible says, why the Bible is very clear that the tongue has the power of life and death. Those who love it shall eat its fruit. So if you love your tongue, use it nicely. Number 2, don't go opening doors for costless curses to land into your life because you opened doors. And I can tell you, by 2027, I am not prophesying. I'm just looking at things the way they are. We will have a lot of crippled destinies. Crippled destinies. Why? You opened the door. Then our king released a word. And I'm telling you, kings makes decree. The word of a king is never at a joking level. Even if it is jokingly, it is not kept in the spiritual realm. It is never kept at that level. May the Lord redeem our generation. May the Lord help us to be very keen, even when these challenges are happening. Wacha tu kuingia kwa TikTok unafanya challenge all because umesikia risasi kwa mguu.